Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 1929 of What Shift to Now, documenting the journey and sharing and journaling, kind of video logging, what I'm doing as I originally transitioned from the brick and mortar corporate world of business to the online world of business. Lots of different businesses, lots of different experience, over a quarter century in corporate America, simultaneously while running and growing and building different businesses. And then following my divorce, I decided I wanted to do something online, something on the internet. I'd always been curious about the internet. It kind of came into being while I was running businesses in corporate America. And I had always been curious about it, but really had not had an opportunity to jump in and figure things out. So in 2017, I started doing that, and it was really interesting. Some of the stuff I did was really, really bad. It turned out really bad in terms of zero results, nothing happened. And other things that I just kind of tried on a whim worked out really, really, really well. And so it's like anything else. It's a journey to figure out what is right for us and what works for us. So I've kind of fallen into this pattern where I create a couple of pieces of content every day in terms of a podcast and video. I do an annual challenge called, this year's is the Get Your Goals Annual Challenge. It's our sixth or seventh annual online challenge. Prior to that, I've done challenges pretty much my entire life, but I didn't really do them with other people as much as I did once I started doing them online. And we started doing an annual challenge. I want to say 2018 was probably, I did actually two in 2018. One was doing something every day to stretch my comfort zone. That was my personal one. And then the other one was I was involved with a group of people that a ClickFunnels person had started, not a person that worked for ClickFunnels, but a ClickFunnels Two Comma Club award winner, started a group following Funnel Hacking Live that year where we were going to do a video every day in a private Facebook group. And we all hopped on every day, and started out about 100 of us. I think 6 or 7 of us actually finished the entire year through technical challenges and technical difficulties. And the purpose of it was we could talk about whatever we wanted, but we had to go live in the group every day. And so it was interesting to see the ups and downs and people falling off, and how many people fell off at different times and different lengths of times and for different reasons throughout the course of the year. But that's pretty much how life works, right? We start things, some things we start and we're really committed to, and we're going to make it happen and figure it out no matter what. And obviously, the 6 or 7 of us that actually finished that was our intention, was we were going to do this, we were going to figure it out. No matter what happened, we were going to figure it out. And I think that all of us are still doing live videos, maybe not every day, but we're still making live videos and sharing live content with people. The rest of the people, I'm not sure what they're doing. You kind of lose track of the ones that stop participating. But today, our Get Your Goals Annual Challenge, we're focusing on doing one thing every day to get what we want. You people participating to get what they want, me to get what I want in the different areas and aspects of our life. And I broke it down, and in breaking it down in the way I set my goals and objectives, which is using a life framework of 9 different areas and aspects: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, relationships, contribution, and confidence. I added contribution and confidence following the crazy pandemic 2020 year. I got involved with a coaching group about core skills and core values, and core things that are important to us at a heart-centered core level. And confidence and communication were 2 of those skills. And I said, okay, well, if I'm going to focus on this for a whole year, I'm going to add it to my annual goals. And it just kind of stuck. And now we're in 2023, and I'm still teaching, sharing, and using those as part of my new life framework. So today we're working on physical, the month of May. We are rating our overall physical well-being and health. So what we did is we broke it down by a bunch of different categories, and I just let ChatGPT help me pick categories. And then I added a few of my own. I added supplements, hydration, habits, rituals, routines, and then health challenges. Like, how many health challenges have you had throughout your life? And on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being bad, 10 being great or awesome, we rated each area. And I did this kind of live on the thing. I didn't divide it up because I didn't have my calculator, but mine ended up being 5.71 was the average, and then my range was 7. Pretty big range, right? Because 8 was my highest rating, 1 was my lowest. 8 minus 1 is 7. That gets you the range. Obviously, statistics, nerdy engineer here, likes statistics and graphing and charting things. So added up, I had 14 categories, got a total of 80 divided by 14 is 5.71. My gut told me I was at about a 6 overall physical, a little bit better than average, but not awesome, not where I want to be probably. But that's why we look at it. And why I like to break it down by the different areas is it shows me where I can start working. I'm not always going to, but usually I'll start, what's a low area or an area where I can do some things quickly to have a big impact on the overall results that I'm getting. So for example, one of mine was medical checkups. I am really bad about going to medical checkups, going to the doctor. I just don't do it. And especially since the pandemic, it's like, nah, I'm just going to choose not to participate. And so one of the things that I could do, I rated myself a 1 in that category. And a 1, it's pretty easy to just set a couple of appointments, get some checkups, or do some things to bring that up to a more average level. And so that might be an area that I just quickly choose to work on because I can make an impact really, really quickly there. All right, so we talked about that. And then our topic, our idiom for today for Supersize Your Business was being out of shape. Out of shape. Again, another one of those idioms that there's not a real defined origin of it, but it comes from the physical fitness industry probably, and whether we are in shape or out of shape or not. Are we overweight? Do we have energy? Are we active? Are we physically fit? Do we do things? Can we keep up with our kids? Things like that. And I talked about probably a dozen different ways that we can make sure we keep our business in shape, because it's about taking these idioms and tying them to building and growing and supersizing our businesses. So that's all I've got today. If I can help you anyway, ask. Otherwise, have a terrific day. We're heading, well, it is the weekend, so enjoy your weekend, and I will, of course, see you tomorrow.